Losing a loved one is an unimaginable pain, and during such a difficult time, the idea of dealing with legal and financial matters can feel overwhelming. You might be wondering, if a loved one's death was caused by someone else's negligence, how exactly do courts determine the financial compensation for such a profound loss? When courts calculate wrongful death damages, their primary goal is to provide fair compensation to the surviving family members for both the financial and emotional losses they have suffered due to the untimely death. This compensation is intended to cover various types of harms, aiming to make the family financially whole again as much as possible, though no amount of money can truly replace a life. The calculation involves two main categories of damages: economic and non-economic. Economic damages are the more tangible financial losses. They include things like medical expenses incurred before death, funeral and burial costs, and the loss of the deceased expected income or financial contributions to the family. Courts often consider the deceased age, earning potential, career trajectory, and life expectancy to project future lost wages. They also factor in the loss of benefits, such as health insurance or pension plans, that the deceased would have provided. Non-economic damages, on the other hand, are designed to compensate for the intangible losses that are equally devastating. This includes the loss of companionship, guidance, protection, love, affection, and emotional support that the deceased would have provided. Some jurisdictions also allow for recovery for the pain and suffering of the deceased before death, as well as the grief and mental anguish of the surviving family members. The specific factors considered can vary significantly depending on the state's laws where the case is filed. To prove these damages, families typically work with legal and financial experts. For economic losses, an economist or vocational expert might project future lost earnings and benefits, accounting for inflation and present value calculations. This means determining what a future stream of income is worth today. For non-economic losses, testimony from family members, friends, and sometimes therapists can help illustrate the profound impact of the loss on their lives and the depth of the relationship with the deceased. Detailed financial records, such as pay stubs, tax returns, and medical bills, are crucial evidence. An interesting aspect of these cases is the concept of loss of consortium, which specifically addresses the deprivation of the benefits of a family relationship. This isn't just about financial support but also includes the loss of affection, companionship, and sexual relations between spouses or parental guidance for children. Another key term is hedonic damages, which attempts to quantify the loss of enjoyment of life the deceased would have experienced. These complex calculations highlight why strong legal representation is so vital. Ultimately, courts strive for a comprehensive valuation that reflects the full scope of harm caused by a wrongful death, from direct financial costs to the immeasurable void left behind. While no monetary award can ever replace a person, understanding these calculation methods helps families pursue the justice and financial security they deserve during an incredibly challenging time. Seeking guidance from an experienced personal injury attorney is essential to navigate these complex legal waters and ensure all potential damages are properly identified and sought.